everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have not updated you in a while. It's been a couple long weeks of quarantine. As you can see, it looks quite a bit different than it did from the last video, but I've been stuck at home on quarantine and I've been doing a couple mods to this thing. So I've tried to film a little bit of stuff during the quarantine, but honestly I haven't had a whole lot of motivation. And I've been really busy just with schoolwork. Finals are coming up, so I've been trying to get ready for that. So a lot of the stuff I didn't film, but most of the stuff is kind of boring anyways. So I guess from the most obvious thing would be the paint matched side skirts, along with the new front lip that I got. So I guess I'll start. This is a front lip off of eBay actually. It was like 50 bucks. It took a lot to make it fit. I actually had to trim down the bumper a little bit right here. But other than that, oh, there's a dog. It was a pretty solid purchase. And then after I had that on, I went ahead and I painted the side skirts white along with the front lip and the rear, well, I did the rear mud flaps and like the rear, whatever you call that, the rear lip. Also, sorry, the car is really dirty right now. I just haven't gotten out to wash it. But yeah, actually it was Ace Hardware. Went to Ace Hardware and I bought a bunch of different white spray paints because I actually tried to get the factory paint, like a paint matched can. And since it's a pearl paint, they can't really match it. And I think they said they could give me like an actual gallon of it, but it was like $100 or something. And I figured, went to Ace Hardware and I bought a couple different spray paints and ended up finding a pretty good match. It's not perfect by any means, but it's definitely, it's worth, I think, cost me $12 total, about 4 3-hour cans of spray paint, so definitely worth the purchase there. But yeah, it wasn't too hard at all. Basically, I just unbolted these side skirts. Front lip was already off, sanded everything down a little bit. I hit it with one of those 3M roughing pads, like the little maroon ones, and then also sanded some parts of it too. And then it was just spray paint after that. Threw it back on, and it's pretty incredible how it transforms the look of the car. So the next little mod that I did, I got these lug nuts. They're like a purple chrome kind of thing. I put them out in the fronts right here. I'd say they're pretty cool. It didn't cost a whole lot extra and I needed new lug nuts for this anyways. Oh, Muteki is the lug nuts that I got, but yeah, I threw those on. And what else did I do? So as far as other exterior mods, you'll notice this banner right here. I had a bunch of grays, like it's kind of like a brushed metal pattern. If you look up close, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I had a bunch of that gray laying around, so I figured I'd do a little banner. I actually kind of like the contrast of the white with the gray. And then you'll also notice there's a little chrome dragon right here. I don't know how many of you guys recognize that, but it's from a Hot Wheels show actually. One of the guys had that on his car, and you probably noticed that from the Miata, but I don't know, I think it's a cool graphic and gives me that childhood nostalgia. Show some Acceleracers love. Comment below if you also watch that. Also had to throw on a little Option magazine sticker there just to show that drifting love. But yeah, that was kind of like a common thing on a lot of old D1 cars, and I don't know, I really like D1 style, so I thought it might look cool on there. Also, I got a bunch of new stickers. So you can see the rear window starting to fill up a little bit. Shout out to Hammer Time Drift Team, they send that over. Shout out Low Key Bozo. He's got some cool new releases. Also Burst Speed Mike. Alright, let's move to the interior. I got a couple cool mods there. Yeah, basically the interior's starting to come along together finally. Alright, we'll start here. I got my Momo steering wheel in here that you might recognize. It was in the Miata. Now it's in this car. And I also built a little custom mount so I can have these buttons here, which I highly recommend because it's so nice having cruise control and volume right on your steering wheel. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. Yeah, so how I did that, basically the connectors, all you gotta do is just swap the connector with the airbag wire. Plugs right in, and I just built these two little aluminum brackets that just bolts right there, and then this bolts behind that. I watched a cool, someone did a nice video on YouTube. I'll link that here if you want to go check out how to actually do this, but yeah, it works great. And then my steering wheel just fits right over this. Oh, my dog's staring at me. But yeah, this goes right back on here. And it works great. Makes the car feel so much better. I love having this wheel in here. Eventually I do want to get like a suede wheel, because this one's a little bit chewed up. Seen some better days, but for now, I love this thing, so it's been working good. We'll move on to shift knob and shift boot. This is just a cheap little eBay suede boot I bought, the universal one. Cut it down a little bit to fit. And then this shift knob is actually from my Miata. This was one that I made in a woodshop class at school. So it's actually the same thread pattern as the Miata, the G35, so that's funny. But sanded this down, painted it blue. Also softened up this edge here just so it's a little nicer to hold. But yeah, I love this. It's perfect size. I did have to cut it down a little bit because my hand was hitting right here. Next thing, you may have noticed in some of the other videos, I had this big ugly orange like whatever, but basically this is an attachment just for the stock e-brake, just to give some more leverage on here. And it also serves as like a drift button. Call it janky if you want, but it works and it was free. And then I threw a little burst speed band over that, just to try to clean it up a little. Eventually I want to make some kind of like shift boot for that. I guess you wouldn't call it a shift boot, but like an e-brake boot for that. But overall it extends the e-brake by, I would say like, what is that, like 6 inches or so. And yeah, these cars have like a really short stock e-brake, so just like, it's hard to pull it, hard to get the leverage on it. This helps a lot, puts it closer to the shifter. So hopefully if we ever get out drifting this season, I don't know if we're gonna have any events or not, but yeah, so it actually, you can lock it like this, or if you move that down, it locks like a normal e-brake. So that was kind of important to me. I wanted to have that functionality, and works great. Also, I'll link the video for that too, but there's a really nice little video on how to do that. A lot of this stuff I feel like I don't really want to film. It just takes so long to film extra stuff when there's other good tutorials out there, so I'd rather just stick to fun content. Other than that, you'll notice I got another little air freshener right here. Shout out Burst Speed. Got a cool little collection. We got our Dejected Drive Club stuff, Burst Speed stuff, and then some random little trees here. But also more Burst Speed stickers. Mike sent me out a bunch of stuff, so that was super cool. I still got my Final Bout stuff on there. But yeah, these are super cool cartoons. I believe the artist that did these is Art by Shine on Instagram. So yeah, those are super cool. I had to throw those on the dash. And I think interior wise, that's just about it. Oh, I guess I can show you some stuff in the back. Oh, that's a nice little view of the interior right there. Yeah, back here just got a little Falcon towel I put right there. And then I don't know if I showed you guys this already or not, but oh yeah, I think we went through this in a video with Tim, but if you haven't seen this before, I picked this up on eBay. I thought it was super cool, G35 on the cover. And then it's just a bunch of cool stuff in here. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool page. Yeah, I just like to keep that in here. I feel like it's a cool little style item. Fits right there. And yeah, I think that's about it for interior. And I think that is it for updates. I think you guys are up to speed now. Yeah, once again, sorry, not a lot of videos during the quarantine. It's just been busy and kind of like hard to get motivated during this time, but been doing some little stuff. I guess I'll walk you around some planned mods. Thing we're gonna do is we're ordering bucket seat rails to fix this. so I could take the stock seat out, and I got that bucket seat downstairs I'm gonna throw in. But yeah, in terms of mods that we still need to do, number one, we need to lower this thing a little more. As you can see right there, that wheel fitment's not on point. And also, quite obviously, we need some rear wheels. Right now, these are just the stock wheels with winter tires on them, and it's starting to get warm. He keeps licking my head. But yeah, so I'm gonna look to pick up some rear wheels soon. It's been a little hard to get out of the house into quarantine. I don't really know how Facebook Marketplace works when you can't talk to anybody, but yeah, as soon as I'm able to, getting some rear wheels, getting those bucket seat rails. I plan on doing a modification on this grill, these headlights, so probably gonna be replacing these headlights soon. I mean, they're pretty cool. I'm still I'm indifferent. I can't decide if I like them or not. Originally, I was like, yeah, I'm replacing these, and then, I don't know, I took some pictures at the gas station one night, and I was like, dang, I kinda like these. Yeah, I think that's about it. Other than that, just a couple little things here and there, maybe some little fun purchases, but also need to get a haircut, but I'm sure a lot of you guys do, honestly. We all unstuck at home, but we'll make it through this, and hopefully we'll still have a fun season ahead of us. Thanks for sticking with me here. We will have an update on this car very soon. Things have kind of changed with this, so I gotta update you guys, but I'm excited to get the G35 going and hopefully get on the track this season. Oh, I also forgot to mention, we will be welding the diff soon, and I have an angle kit, a GK Tech angle kit that I will be installing very soon as well, so hopefully we'll get this thing drifting ASAP. Thanks for watching. Oh, come here. See you in the next one.